So we played a match, and I hadn't played for 4 weeks. So when I went to the court, what I did first of all was, I should have stretched, but I didn't stretch. But what I did was I hit the wall, get my timing down. I actually hit the first couple balls to the bottom of the wall. It was kind of ridiculous. When you come back, don't worry about your feet. Don't worry about your knees. Just worry about making impact with the ball. Get your shoulder turn, impact with the ball. Shoulder turn, impact with the ball. Impact with the ball. Okay. I just hit against the wall about 5 minutes. People are very arrived. I didn't want to be rude and be hitting against the wall while we were hitting in the court. I proceeded to go on the court, and I had a really long warm up. And the first thing you're gonna notice when you haven't played for a while is movement to the ball. Like, I couldn't judge where the ball was going. So the ball's bouncing and I'm reacting. But I could focus on getting my racket back. So I focused on getting my racket back and moving to the ball. So racket back, moving to the ball, racket back, moving to the ball. Basically, in the first 10 minutes of hitting, I could not hit a ball. I took one step. They were hitting kind of slowly because they kind of knew I hadn't played for a month. And ironically, we proceeded to play doubles. And when we started to play doubles, I actually had no idea where the ball was going to go. And that's a neat thing. You don't think about this, right? Like, they served in my opponent's forehand, and normally I'm thinking, okay, if they served in the forehand wide, I covered the alley, covered the middle. I'm trying to get to the middle ball, but my first responsibility is alley, and I'm basically at net going, I don't know where the ball's going. And when they hit the ball to me, I was kind of like reacting to the shot. So what I did was I forced myself to go into aggressive positioning. So they served wide, I closed the net, and I went cross court. You know, they hit the ball to me, I'm like, but I forced myself to get myself into position, and I just trusted my body reflexes. And ironically, the other thing too when you're coming back is what can you still do? I can always serve, I can always volley. It's in order. Serve is the thing that goes away to last. Volley is the thing that goes away second to last. Backhand, and then my forehand. Those are the things that go away. Okay. We're playing the match, and it was an easy match. It was like a combo match. I was playing with like a 4-0, 3-5, 4-0 against a 4-5 and a 3-5. It's kind of unfair. I think we won. It was very easy, but the goal of that match was to get my feet moving to the ball and hitting solid shots, working prep, trying to anticipate where the ball was going. Then we jumped into another match where it was a little bit more intense, where it was like 4-5, 4-5 against 4-5, 4-5. Okay, and this is the key too. Like, this is practice, but sometimes it's good to play the way you play in a tournament. Like, things weren't working for me. I could not return a cross court solid forehand, and so what I did instead was I forgo returning serve. Anything wide, I started lobbing. Anything I took 2 steps, I started lobbing, and then I just started to chip and come to the net. And when you watch the video, you see it. I'm chipping and coming in the net, and I'm just going to do my volley at the net. That's the only thing that I can rely on. All the other stuff wasn't reliable. Okay. And the key here is like you work on your game in stages when you haven't played for a while. First stage, hitting the ball where it comes to me. Second stage, moving 1 step to the ball. Third stage, moving 2 steps to the ball. Anticipation step level. Put yourself in position where you're supposed to hit the ball. Anticipate the next shot. Where's the next ball going to come? And as you play it, it all starts to come back to you. It all comes back to you. And that's another thing too you have to do for tournaments. You need to have a court hitting time, and you need to have a match hitting time. And match play is different from court hitting time. Okay? And lastly, the funny thing was I think I won most of my matches. You know, and it was really ironic, you know, because you make the adjustments and you just kind of enjoy playing. And so when you come back and you've been off for a while, it's really fun to play again. So that's one positive you can take from the game. Reminders, summary. Start slow, preferably hit against the wall. I did start lifting weights last week. I didn't do any cardio, but I lifted weights, I started stretching, doing all things. So my body was prepped to play, my shoulders were prepped. I lifted weights for a solid week before I got in the court. You want to stretch, I drank a lot of water, a lot of Gatorade, and I was basically playing half speed. And towards the end I started playing full speed, but even at the end I wasn't running a lot, I was walking a lot, I wasn't going full speed. My next training session, I will go full speed. So think about it in stages and don't come back too quickly.